everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going on an adventure, not literally, but in writing. In this video, I'm going to show you how to write a super fun and engaging essay in English about travel and adventures. Whether it's a trip to a new place or an exciting experience you've had, I'll break it down step by step with examples that will make your essay pop. Ready? Let's jump right in. Before we start writing, let's talk about the structure. Just like any other essay, your travel and adventure essay should have 3 parts. 1. Introduction, a short introduction about the trip or adventure. 2. Body, the main part where you describe the journey, the places you visited, or the fun experience you had. 3. Conclusion, wrap it up by sharing your thoughts, feelings, or lessons learned from the adventure. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's move to the fun part, writing. When writing about travel, you want to grab your reader's attention right away. Start by telling them where you went or what kind of adventure it was. You could also share why you decided to go on the trip or what made it special. Here's an example. Last summer, I had the chance to visit Paris.
Paris.
I always dreamed of exploring. From the moment I landed, I knew this trip would be unforgettable. See how that introduction gets the reader interested? It's short, but it makes them want to know more. Now that you've hooked your reader, it's time to dive into the details. This is the main part of your essay where you describe what happened during your trip. Focus on the experiences that stood out to you the most. The places you visited, the people you met, or the activities you did. For example, on my first day in Paris, I visited the Eiffel Tower. The view from the top was breathtaking. I spent hours walking around the streets, exploring cute cafes, and tasting delicious French pastries. One of the highlights was visiting the Louvre Museum and seeing the famous Mona Lisa painting in person. By adding these personal details, you're painting a picture for the reader. They can imagine what the trip was like, and it feels more like a story than just a list of activities. Now that you've described your adventure, it's time to wrap it up with your thoughts or reflections. How did the trip make you feel? Did you learn something new or experience something unforgettable? Here's an example. Visiting Paris was a dream come true. The beauty of the city and the culture left a lasting impression on me. This trip not only made me fall in love with traveling, but it also taught me to appreciate the little things, like enjoying a quiet moment by the Seine River. This ending adds a personal touch, making the essay feel complete and meaningful. One last tip, don't be afraid to add your unique style and personality to your essay. Maybe you had a funny moment during your trip, or perhaps something unexpected happened. Sharing those experiences makes your writing more relatable and fun. For example, I'll never forget getting lost in the streets of Paris. I was trying to find a famous cafe, but ended up discovering a hidden gem of a bookstore instead. Sometimes, the best adventures are the ones you don't plan. My adventure in New York City. Last summer, I had the amazing opportunity to visit New York City for the first time. I've always wanted to see the iconic landmarks and experience the excitement of the Big Apple. From the moment I stepped off the plane, I knew this trip would be something I'd never forget. On my first day, I visited the Empire State Building. The view from the top was absolutely incredible. I could see the entire city stretched out beneath me. After that, I wandered through Central Park, enjoying the peaceful atmosphere in the middle of such a busy city. I even had lunch at a small food truck, trying a famous New York hot dog for the first time. One of the highlights of my trip was seeing a Broadway show. I went to watch The Lion King, and the performance was simply breathtaking. The lights, the music, and the incredible acting made it a night to remember. I also visited the Statue of Liberty and took a ferry ride around the harbor. Seeing the statue up close was even more impressive than I had imagined. On my last day, I decided to explore some of the smaller neighborhoods. I walked through Chinatown, tasted some delicious dumplings, and then made my way to Little Italy for some pizza. The cultural diversity of New York is something truly special, and I loved experiencing all the different parts of the city. Visiting New York City was a dream come true. The energy of the city, the amazing food, and the unforgettable sights made this trip one of the best experiences of my life. I can't wait to visit again someday and discover even more hidden gems in the city that never sleeps. And that's it. Writing about travel and adventures in English can be so much fun. Just remember to keep it exciting and make it personal. Now it's your turn. Try writing about your own travel experience and share it in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next adventure.